Welcome back to the channel everyone. So in our previous video we have seen how can we implement or create a thread by extending this thread class. So this is the first way of creating a thread. Now in today's video I will show you the second way of creating or implementing a thread, and in this second way we are going to use interface, and that interface is runnable interface. So in order to use this runnable interface we have to do some changes in our previous program. So what are the changes? The first change is, instead of writing this extends thread class here, we have to implement our runnable interface. So write implements and runnable. So it will implement now runnable interface, and you have to do the same thing with this second class also. So write implements runnable. So this is the first change you have to do, and the second change is here in the main method. Now this start method belongs to thread class, and we have not specified anywhere our thread class. So in order to call the start method we have to create object of thread class. So the second change we have to do is create object of thread class. So write thread t1 equals to new thread and thread t2 equals to new thread. So that's how we can create object of thread class. Now we can call this start method, but we have to call this start method by using these thread class objects. So t1 dot class and t1 dot start and t2 dot start. So that's how we can call the start method. Now the third change we have to do, and the problem is this start method will call the run method of this thread class, but we want to call the run method of this a class. So we have not specified anywhere that we want to call the run method of a class. So in order to run the method of a class we have to write here runnable, and here also runnable. We have to create object of runnable by passing reference of class. So this is the third change you have to do. You have to write runnable object name equals to new a. We are providing the reference of a class and b class. And the last change you have to do is simply write a here and b here. So in the object creation statement of thread you have to pass this object. So this line will call the run method of a class, and this line will call the run method of b class. Okay, it will not call, it will just passing, and calling occurs in these both lines. Okay, so that's how the code works. So let me quickly revise. First of all, first change you have to do is implement runnable interface, because we are going to use the runnable interface. And the second change is you have to create the object of thread class in order to call the run method. The third change is you have to call this start method by using the thread class objects, as you can see here. And the fourth change is you have to write runnable here instead of a class name, and we are providing the reference of class into this runnable because we cannot create object of interface. That's why we are referred to these classes. And the last change is you have to pass these a and b objects into this thread object creation part. Okay, so that's how this code works. And if I run the code now, so as you can see we got our output. Okay, we got okay Google, okay Google, okay Google. So if I again run the code, as you can see we got our output. So we got okay Google, Google, like that. We want okay Google. So I think I have not saved the program. So if I run the code again, okay, now our code works perfectly fine. That's because I have not saved the program. Okay, so we got our desired output here. So yeah, this is the second way of implementing a thread, which is by implementing runnable interface. So that's how the thread works, guys. So if you have any doubt in today's video, you can ask me in the comment section below. If you do like the video, please hit the like button and please subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. Thank you.